Welcome to day 15 of the 31 films of Halloween, and today we are talking about The Fog. This one is one of the movies, I think I said on Horror Movie Night one time that whatever the most recent Carpenter I've watched is probably my favorite Carpenter. So I'm excited to revisit this one and see if that still holds up.
John Carpenter's The Fog.
You know, when I was a kid, I remember my parents telling me that The Fog was one of the dumbest movies they'd ever seen. And to be fair, my parents were not big horror movie fans. I also don't know if they actually watched the movie because the way that they just sold it was, it's evil fog. But I remember renting this probably on Netflix. I probably was in college when I saw this. I really liked it even back then. I thought this isn't as bad as everyone told me it was going to be. It's so hard to pick a best Carpenter movie, right? Because we're talking about a guy who made The Thing and They Live and the original Halloween and Big Trouble in Little China and so many movies. And I think The Fog gets kind of buried in there and pushed towards the bottom, but this is a gorgeous movie. This might be just behind the Halloween theme as like the best score John Carpenter has ever done. Really, really like this movie. The way that this is, like a vengeful pirate movie, essentially, it's so fun. I love the way that The Fog is shot. I love the setting of the movie. I love the radio show being such a big part of it. We've got just an unbelievable cast of actors in this film. And to think that this was, I believe, 2 years after Halloween. This might even be the movie he did immediately following Halloween, I think. There might be like an Elvis TV movie in between those two, but like this is showing a lot of that smart, low budget, let the audience piece together what's happening in their imagination type stuff. I was so delighted rewatching it. It was the perfect like movie to watch before going to bed. This was so much fun. I was really, really glad that this is the movie that I had to talk about today. Now, let's see what's the movie that I have to talk about tomorrow. 8:25. Let's see what that corresponds with. Robot Monster. This is like the classic bad horror movie. I've definitely had many a movie night in my basement making friends watch this movie. So I am very excited to be able to discuss this one. So tune in tomorrow for Robot Monster.